Today's notes are over the different types of speeches and different delivery styles. First, we're going to break these into groups. We're going to talk about the types of speeches and then delivery method. When we talk about the types of speeches, we're talking about three basic types: informative, persuasion, special occasion. The informative speech is any speech whose main goal is to simply provide information. So all you're trying to do in the speech is share information, not convince anyone of anything, just give information. Much like telling directions, talking about a movie that you saw, or maybe even the history of the Minnesota Vikings, or forms of informative speech. We will be you do these every day whenever you're talking to people. The next one I would like to talk about is the persuasion speech, and there's a key difference. As in this speech, the main goal is to get someone to think or act a certain way. So in this case, it might be convincing someone to come over to your house, or it might be trying to talk to someone about and convince them that there's a movie they should go see, or maybe it's to convince them to like the Minnesota Vikings. The third type of speech is, you can't necessarily see it, but it's called the special occasion speech. In this, it's a mixture of informative or persuasion, but the ultimate goal of the speech is to bring people together. There are several different forms of the speech. They include things like eulogies, commencement addresses, after-dinner speeches, and even an introduction speech. While there are aspects of informative and persuasion in them, that's not its main goal. Now that we've talked about the three key different types of speeches, let's talk about some of the different delivery methods. And there are four basic delivery methods. They include manuscript, memorized, extemporaneous, and impromptu. And in this class, you'll be doing forms of them, focused mostly on two. Let's talk about the manuscript. This is a speech prepared ahead of time and written out word for word. The speaker uses a script while giving the speech. Now, one of the difficulties with this speech is using eye contact and nonverbal, because people tend to get locked into their script. Next kind, though, avoids this problem, but brings up some new issues. Memorized. This speech is written out ahead of time, so word choice is picked out, just like the manuscript. However, no notes are used when giving the speech. This allows for more eye contact and nonverbal. However, it makes some new difficulties because you have to worry about the exact words and getting them all down perfectly. And that can cause some problems for people. We do not do memorized speeches in this class. The next one I'd like to talk about is extemporaneous. An extemporaneous speech is one that has limited preparation and uses partial notes during the delivery. So in extemporaneous, you might have key ideas written down on note cards or some key information, but not every word is written down. What this does is allows for more spontaneity, allows you to change depending on reactions by the crowd, and it even gives you some more time for eye contact and nonverbal. The fourth kind is called impromptu. An impromptu speech is one that has no notes, and the speaker has almost no time in preparing the speech. We do not do these in this classroom, although you do it every day in life. It's when somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, I heard you went to the movie. What did you think of the movie?" You launch into an impromptu speech.